little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle.
Oh! All I know is this ain't how the game goes. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tiara, and for those who are new, welcome. So today we're gonna be reacting to Pop the Balloon. For those who don't know, this is a show on YouTube, and the whole agenda here is for people to find their perfect match. There's either a row of women or a row of men. They all hold a balloon, and then one person comes up, they ask questions, go back and forth. If they're not interested, they pop the balloon. This show got so popular on YouTube that Netflix worked with the producer of the show to put it on Netflix. I feel like I would genuinely be a good host on the Netflix version. I don't know. You guys think I could pull a good host for this? Maybe it's just a crazy dream.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome.
Wait, he hasn't even started talking. Why is homegirl in the middle cutting up?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career.
So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go
Okay.
ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show.
The feeling is definitely mutual.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what the rules are, but something just tells me that he wasn't supposed to be saying anything at the moment.
Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
All right, we got to pop over here.
The comment you made didn't really. I'd like a more humble person.
That's
How you
fine. Hey,
responded.
I could just,
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest,
I mean,
you know?
yeah, be honest,
I
be your
came
authentic
over
self.
here
That's okay.
to find a match
Sure.
that wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean-
Queen. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful,
No
you know,
disrespecting.
but if I seen you in public, I wouldn't reach out to you.
Totally fine.
I understand it doesn't make sense to come on the show and lie. If she's not his type, she's not his type. But something about it, it seems a little defensive. I might be wrong. I'm just a spectator. But it's getting a little hostile in my opinion.
I pop my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful, like arrogant, a little bit.
Yes, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. That's all I can do is just state what I see. I don't. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Oh my goodness. The ladies are not wrong. Like, just take the L and move on. That's it. Like, you know, I understand. Take it as some constructive criticism. Do what you gotta do. If you don't want to fix it, don't fix it. I feel like maybe he's getting his feelings hurt. The back and forth isn't necessary.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently.
But one thing about me is I'm not gonna change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking.
Okay, I'm gonna give my opinion on this. I feel like people are always like, that's just how I am. Like, I'm not gonna change, blah, blah, blah. It's one thing to just conform to what people are saying. Like, if people are saying like, oh no, you should do this, it doesn't mean that you have to do that. But if someone's giving you constructive criticism, especially when it has to do with improving character, I feel like just nod your head, okay, and keep it moving. But I feel like when the responses are like this, like so defensive, it's just like you're not coachable. And it's not to say that you need to be coachable in a relationship, but I think it can go a long way.
My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms.
He did not have to do that. I don't think he's super savage for saying that, only because she asked. If that's truly what he was looking at, then I mean, I guess. I would normally say that was so unnecessary, but the question was asked, and that's what he was looking at. So I don't really know what else to think.
Women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all
Okay.
I was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough. Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
But yeah, let's cut that conversation. This is the hostility I'm talking about. Like, this is supposed to be love, super nice, getting to know each other, not a war zone. Shots are getting fired left and right.
We do still have 3 unpop, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay.
Oh,
I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen. You look phenomenal though.
he does not know what he wants. He said, girls I deal with don't have hair on her arms. Now he's talking about, well, that's okay. Like, sir, what do you want?
Fit to my liking. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though?
I don't think that's how the game works. The room is getting very hot.
She don't want it.
We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Okay.
You already been. I already let you know. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways,
So he's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling him?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Oh,
Do we still have 2 balloons? No. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask.
Originally, I was not gonna pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not gonna sit in every girl's face and, you know, complimenting them. You know, you a little sassy, just a little bit. And since you wanna come at everybody over here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle.
oh! All I know is this ain't how the game goes. Since when did it turn into a roast battle? We've already seen that he doesn't do the best at taking criticism, so I am very interested to see how he responds.
You need to relax. And I was trying to be respectful, but
Yeah.
like the way you was coming, you just acting like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home, and it's just not giving anymore. Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
yeah,
man
you can't
off
do
camera
that.
right there.
You can't do that
Let's
though,
move
baby.
on.
Yeah,
Let's
in a real
move on.
way. You
Let's
can't
move
do
on.
that though, Queen.
Oh my goodness.
You still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done with the rest of that.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, now we can talk, right? Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time.
Isn't the whole point of this show to talk about yourself, get to know each other? Like, I don't understand why you talk about that later, especially that.
I'm trying to create a family. You know,
Okay.
that's what I aspire to do.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. We might as well get up out of here right now.
Y'all can go. Bye. Figure it out.
All right. So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a match.
I'm very surprised that there was a match. From how it all started, I did not think he was about to walk out with anyone. But you know, people got their types, and that's what the show is for. So out of everybody, he found the one, she found the one. It's a beautiful thing. And honestly, that's what's so great about this show.
What are some of your deal breakers?
I don't do cheaters. I feel like that's just something like I can't really forgive.
Okay.
I don't like liars. I feel like if you lie about something small, you're gonna lie about something big. I don't like someone who's like not aware of their surroundings. Like when we're out, I really like feeling like protected when I'm with my man and that he's observant of everything that's going on. So if you're not, then that's a deal breaker for me too.
I can't lie, those are very valid. Not to say I'm invalidating other people's responses, but compared to the first one we saw, this seems a lot more calm and collected. And she brought up some good points. I wouldn't even have thought about the whole security thing. I think everybody wants that, but to have that as an answer for the question was pretty on point.
So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why he ended up popping. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because I know her. I think she's from Florida. Am I right?
Whoa, wait, hold on. I need to unpack this. At first I thought y'all mutually knew each other, but now you're talking about I think you're from Florida? It's giving stalker.
I ain't want to say where you work at, but I know where you work at too. But I bought some bottles from you, so like I thought it'd be a little like awkward if I like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Nah, cause that alone, what are you talking about? You know where I work. I don't think she knew that herself. And I kind of get what he's trying to say, like, okay, yeah, if she's a waitress and she probably served him before, but I feel like he could have phrased that a little differently. Cause now it's getting creepy.
Now, oi. Then we got to pop back here.
The whole bottle thing, I know where my head went, and it's just not something I'm into.
Yeah, I feel like there is a bad stigma with, being in bottle service and stuff like that. I'm really just doing my job. I'm busy most of the time. So
I believe you. I'm
Yeah.
not judging in any way. It's just like I'm cool.
No, I
like,
understand.
Yeah, it's just something I kind of avoid
I respect it.
for
It's
the
fine.
most part. Yeah. But you look fantastic.
Thank you.
I feel like the guy and the other one that we saw can take some notes because it's okay to have a type. It's okay to not be a fan of their career. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because of how respectful this conversation is going, this would be a good foundation for other people to look at.
So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just the nightlife.
Okay.
Nightlife.
So you don't go out? Is that what's...
I go out sometimes, but just like working in the nightlife. That's it.
There's such a stigma behind working nightlife. I understand. It's a preference. That's what it is. It's a preference.
I am going to have you pop 2 balloons. Okay. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like that she likes to cook. I like to cook as well. I love traveling. Wasn't too sure about the nightlife stuff, but I wanted to hear her out.
So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think it was just like the initial attraction. I think I just didn't feel it when I just looked at the whole lineup. So I just didn't want to waste your time either. But you seem like a really nice guy.
I feel so bad. I know she's about to pop a balloon. That's just how the game goes. But it's like, does she have to say why? How do you just stand there and take that? I would feel a type of way.
Why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She looks gorgeous. Looks good in black. Love the ponytail.
Thank you.
Just looks gorgeous overall.
All right. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think I just wasn't a fan of your outfit. I wasn't a fan of the shorts and the, yeah, I think that's all it was.
Cameraman ain't gotta do all of that. We can hear her say she didn't like the outfit. I mean, I guess it helps us out so we know what she's talking about, but it's like, hey, we gotta put them on blast. You know what the vibes are giving? These vibes are honestly giving me like Abbott Elementary. And I know I keep saying like, oh, I want to be a host, but guys, just listen to me, hear me out. If I were granted an opportunity to just host one episode on Netflix, just one, I feel like I can bring out the Abbott Elementary vibes just from how the cameraman's acting. Like, I feel like we would vibe. Don't you think? But again, I might just be delusional.
If we were to go on a first date, what would you plan for us to do?
EJ, what do you do?
Bartend, model, and I also home care aid once a week. I like to base it off of the person, what they like to do, but I like to do an activity. So going to like arcades, bowling, something that we could communicate. I don't like dinner for the first date to see if I actually know her. So yeah.
I feel like they might be the perfect match. She does VIP waitress and he's a bartender. Like, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Let's wrap it up. That's just my initial thought. I don't know. I feel like they would work out, especially because a lot of them don't like the nightlife. So obviously he's fine with it if he works in it.
So for first date, I'd probably take her mini golfing. And then after that, we'd probably go to like a rooftop lounge and just talk and really get to know each other.
My name is Chris. I'm 29.
Chris, what do you do?
I'm a software engineer, so I'm in IT.
He seems like he does not want to be there. I'm a software IT engineer. Like, sir, who forced you to go on the show?
So you look like you like seafood.
I do.
I would take you.
What does that mean? How do you look like you like seafood? Maybe because I don't like seafood, so I wouldn't really know if there's somebody who looks like they like seafood. But if you guys know, I'm curious to know what about a person will let you know that they like seafood, because that's different.
I love like sushi. So if you like sushi, take you out to get some sushi. I love pho. I'm a pho type of guy as well too. So I love hookah. So I take you like the little hookah lounge, chill, get to know each other more. So just a little vibe. So.
Sorry, he just looks like he's about to laugh. I don't know what it is, but that's the vibes I'm getting. And then also, I'm like, are you saying you're gonna get her sushi because she just says she loves seafood? Or are you being unique? Because it's giving copycat.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. Okay.
I liked everything. I think I just wasn't like drawn to you. I think there was just something that was missing.
Understandable.
You know who he resembles? Oh my gosh. Have y'all watched Paradise? It's a really good show. It's on Hulu. The main character who's like protecting the president, I feel like they look very, very similar.
All right.
Sorry, that was loud, right? Everything was good, but just based off the other contestants. Yeah. I think I'm also just not a fan of like sunglasses indoors.
Okay.
I think that's also another thing throwing me off a little bit.
No, for sure.
I don't even understand why he's wearing glasses inside. Like, I feel like that should be a rule, like no glasses, nothing that's covering you, because doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? If this was Love is Blind, that's one thing. I feel like wearing shades inside defeats the purpose of Pop the Balloon.
Do you believe in God? And do you have any kids?
Yes, I believe in God and I have no kids. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Okay.
You're good?
Yeah. And where you say you from?
Florida.
Florida, what part?
Orlando. Where are you from?
I currently reside in Houston.
I've never been to Houston, but I heard it's fun.
It definitely is.
Okay.
Definitely is.
I think he wants her. You could just tell by the body language, like, okay, I feel there's like a little spark going on, but we just gotta see who she ends up choosing.
We have 2 guys left. You've got, to hear a little bit about them.
Yeah.
But it's now time to pop a balloon.
I was feeling her in the beginning.
Okay.
Just preference. She looks good though.
Okay.
Sure.
So what changed?
Right, what changed? You had your balloon the entire time. And your reasons because you're not feeling her? Huh? Nah, we need an explanation.
Couldn't tell you. It's just a preference thing.
Okay.
She looks really good though.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, that's not good enough. Now, if you pop the balloon in the first 5 seconds, then okay. But how are you gonna pop your balloon when you're the last 2? Because it's not a preference. You wanna know what I think it is? No, let me tell you what I think it is. I feel like because of the spark she had with the other dude, he was getting the same vibes and he was like uncomfortable, like, she got something going on with him, so I'm just gonna pop my balloon because I feel like she's gonna choose him and I don't wanna be rejected. Maybe I'm thinking too far into it, but that's how I'm thinking. Let me know what you think.
If you say so. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, like, yeah, you're an attractive guy. I wouldn't have kept you this long if you weren't. Yeah.
Sure. I appreciate you.
All right, guys. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
You don't mind like commuting, traveling, and stuff like that, right?
No, I like to travel, so. Do you?
I love traveling.
Okay.
Why is it so awkward? Maybe it's because he's smacking on that gum. Like, please, sir, spit it out. I don't know what it is. I feel like there's something crawling on my skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's just me. How do you guys feel? Is it just me? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am crazy.
All right. Well, then, is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's like his demeanor. Like, I don't know. It's just funny. Like, the smirk is just like, I couldn't even do it. I don't know what it is. Maybe y'all can help me out because it's just something that I'm feeling that's making me feel like, ugh. But it's good. Like, they found a match. It's a good thing. So, like, the way I'm feeling is not a bad thing. But that's enough for today. This is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to thank each and one of you guys for joining, for tuning in. For anybody who's new to the YouTube crew, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is probably the best time to join the YouTube crew because I'm spitting out content weekly. Netflix, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you're not, hit me up. Because I would love to be a part of your guys' new Pop the Balloon segment. Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. If you guys like what you saw, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. But aside from all of that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll see you on the flip side. T is out.